it all boils down to, do I trust myself enough to be who I must be, to do what I must do so that I can have what I desire? And be, do, have is nothing new, right? That there's thousands of books written on that basic formula of be, do, have. But what's interesting, especially in America, is that we have that formula backwards more often than not. We think, okay, what do I need to have in order to do what it is that I need to do in order to be who it is that I want to be, right? So let's take money, for example. Oh, I need to have $100,000 a year. I need to have this X amount of money so that I can do the things that I want to do with my family, do the things that I want to do in my business, so that I can be successful, so that I can be a good partner. And it's a model that a lot of people will follow, and it works, right? What do I have to have? Here's all the things but it's inefficient. Whereas if we flip that and go back to be, do, have, one of the greatest questions that I ever heard that completely changed and is still working on me and still informing the decisions I make is, who do I need to become in order to have this thing that I desire? Who do I need to become? Because as Einstein said, man cannot solve a problem at the same level of thinking that he created the problem with. You must become someone different in order to have a different body, in order to have a different relationship, in order to have a different spiritual connection, and in order to have a different business. So coming back down to confidence, when we think of trusting ourselves, because at the end of the day, if we take radical responsibility for the things that we do, there's no one to blame and there's no one to shame. It's only our decisions, our choices that create our outcomes. So if we don't trust ourselves enough to become who we need to become and make the choices that we need to make in order to become that person, if we don't trust ourselves enough to do the things we know we must do, then we can never really truly have what it is that we desire and what it is that we deserve. And if we want to take it just a little step further to answer your question, what I love to do is I love to teach people how to trust themselves. I love to teach people how to trust themselves in 4 key areas of their lives. Trust themselves enough to become the person who will do the things that must be.
Go to habitsofthefew.com.